Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I'm Dr. Gail, and thanks for joining me today on this Saturday for color therapy. So, thanks, everybody. We've had several classes on this, and I'm learning along with everybody else. And I'm going to do a little recap on what we have learned so far. Um, we have found out the color gray is the color that we scan people with, and you can use it in different ways, and you can scan it by seeing if something flares up in your eyes or a circle comes up or if it gets stuck. But the color gray, you can scan people's body or your own body to see where an issue might be. Yellow was important for us to find out. Yellow, I'm reading my notes. Yellow, found out we need yellow. If we're going to eat bad or we ate bad last night or going to, yellow. And that purifies our body. So whenever we want to eat something bad, then use yellow. Black, we've learned that black is for protection. We've also learned that people, or a lot of people who are drawn to only wearing black, white, and gray, that can stifle them, and that is like stagnating and draining their energy if they're only wearing black, white, and gray. Now, there's some benefits to those colors, but if those are the colors that are always wearing, sometimes you get those get stagnated with that. Also, red, green, and gold is for abundance. Next is pink and purple, which raises your vibration or your spirit. Blue and green calm you. So these are the things that we have learned on our classes here so far. And it looks like to me we have a lot more to learn. And I am learning. MEJ, you guess you need to buy yellow. Well, you can buy yellow or stone. Last time, I think when we talked about it, I went, because I knew I was eating pizza that night, I went and put on a citrine bracelet. So that's what I did. So I think there's different ways you can do that. You can wear the yellow or wear stones. Any way you can get the yellow in. But let me see who else here now. Hey, Jen Carr. Thanks for being here today. Hey, Rossi. Hey, Akila. Thanks for being here. Hey, Isabel. Hey, Dream Journey One. Hey, Sally. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Linda and Carl. Thanks for being here. Hey, thanks, White Dragon. Thanks for putting that. Hello, everyone. Please set all requests in all caps, like and subscribe, and you'll get a free color. Well, what color are they going to get? I know what color to get because I drew a color for everybody today. So I know the answer to that. So I'll pull that up in just a minute. Hey, Suzanne. Thanks for being here today. Hey, Carl. Hey, Julie. Hey, Linda. Hey, Rossi. Thanks, everybody, for being here on your Saturday. The weather's beautiful here. I hope I don't know what it is where everybody else is. Hey, Mary, y'all can put in the chat to let me know where it's from and what your temperature is today. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Viviani. Thanks for being here today. I'm going to try to star these things as I go and see them. As you know, I will start off pretty good with the questions, and then it kind of gets out of hand. You know how it goes. And if I miss your question, it's never on purpose. In fact, I was trying to hit the same question here 3 times now and missed it. So, yes, today is color therapy, and we're going to be discussing it. And everybody, we're coming into Easter tomorrow and going into a lot of foods. And we know now that the foods that we can wear yellow to kind of cleanse our system when we're eating these bad things. So go ahead, and everybody who's planning to eat this weekend, get you some yellow, or anytime, get you some yellow. Can be citrine, can be wearing yellow. Just think of, or even you can even think of yellow or meditate on yellow, if I've been told, or that's what they're just telling me now. I have my guys here, I usually have my guys are the extraterrestrials. And Medical Mike is here again for this color therapy class, which I'm excited about. And he's my gray hybrid extraterrestrial. I have my angel Glorious here, my regular guide Matt Kai. She's here, and I meant to just hit that. Not ready for your question quite yet, Carl, but I started. So anyway, and I'll get to questions in just a minute, but I did pull a color for us today. So let's get into that color. White Dragon, 3 cheers for Medical Mike. Yes, that's exactly how I feel. 3 cheers for Medical Mike. He helps me so much on these kind of shows and takes a lot of burden off of me, even though he's here to learn from me and learn about human bodies and how to treat humans. He is such a big help. You know, my first assistant, her name was Clarice, and she decided to stay on the Ashtar Medical One, that spaceship, to stay there and not come with me at that time. She was actually going to stay there and help Mary with what she was doing at the time. And so then I went without an assistant for a while, and then Medical Mike showed up. So, but Medical Mike is very entertaining. He likes to dance around. He tries to make everything light and fun. And so anyway, I'm very lucky to have him. Let's see. Well, let's see what I'm trying to start another one. Anyway, I've started 11 right now. So, but let me talk about the color today. Color today is watermelon. Now this, when I pulled this made me hungry because I love watermelon. And watermelon is about bringing out your inner child, So I'm going to read a little bit from the book. And I've talked about, I'll probably bring this up for people here for the first time. I use this deck of cards, The Secret Language of Color. And I start off with this. And usually when I start a new modality, when I start something new, I usually start with a modality. This is my cards. And then I move away from it pretty quickly when I'm just listening to the guides. These just usually support what I'm hearing. So today, watermelon, and it says watermelon is a color of softness, gentleness, and compassion that encourages affection, self-acceptance. This is a big one, self-acceptance and kindness. Its spirit of fun and easy access to your inner child assists people who suffer from low self-esteem, loneliness, and sadness. Watermelon also encourages generosity, healing, and understanding. And this is the big message of the day. It's time to nourish and nurture your inner child. So with all the things that we're going through these days, the hard times that we're facing, we're needing to bring out our inner child. We're needing to nourish ourselves. So think of the things that you do, the little things. It doesn't have to be big things. It doesn't mean you have to go on vacation. Just think of the little things that make you happy. Me, I'd probably be eating something sweet. So, and then I'll have to get my yellow. But anyway, that's what we're to do, is bring out your inner child and nurture yourself. And let me see that one word that they were pointing out to me. It helps your esteem. And it's basically, I think this is really encouraging us to be who we are. Go ahead and just be who you are. Try not to get all in the muck of things, and bring out your inner child and have some fun. So, where I say watermelon tourmaline, yes, I have some watermelon tourmaline, and yeah, I love that. In fact, the first time I saw that was when I was in high school, when my best friend had a watermelon tourmaline ring, and I used to tell her, I said, if anything happens to you, I want that ring. But anyway, but I have it now. I grew up as an adult and could get it on my own. So so anyway, let me go ahead and see what kind of questions we have here. I'm reading, Patricia, what you're saying. Oh, you're talking to Jen Carr. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go up here to these questions. Start on some of them. Looks like Suzanne's the first one. Can I get a color reading, please? Thank you. Okay. Let me see what I'm getting here. Actually, they're telling me to scan you, Suzanne, not just give you a color or pull a color for it. They wanted me to scan you. And I'm seeing the solar plexus. Let me make sure that's right. Yes, that's right. This is the solar plexus. And they wanted me to send you the color gold, Suzanne. Today we're going, I don't know what that was. Sending you the color gold. Okay. The gold is going to be attract abundance. So here's your gold. Now, whatever you're working on, Suzanne, on this is going to help you attract abundance. I'm not sure what you're working on or what you're wanting in your life right now, but this is a good time to be putting it out there, what you want. Put out your intentions. Abundance is for you. So, and it's all to do with your solar plexus. So let me get a little bit more into why the solar plexus, why gold, why abundance, and why are they wanting that attraction of that. Okay. What they're telling me, Suzanne, is that you don't have the confidence. You don't have the confidence in your attraction of, oh, you're in the process of a big move. Oh, okay, there you go. Well, they're telling me you don't have the confidence in this. Well, as far as the big move, confidence in what you're doing right now. So must be something to do with that move, that you don't have the full confidence in this big move. Where are you moving to? Is it to a different area? So I know the big moves, and that is a lot. And it does take a lot of courage and a lot of, I would say the confidence is a big issue on that, because for me personally too, that because you're not sure if you did anything around right. Oh, another province, Alberta to New Brunswick. Oh, okay. So there we go. And that's understandable why you're needing that. Hey, Donna Marie. That's understandable why you're needing that. You're needing the confidence. You're needing the abundance. You're needing to make sure this move goes just right, because there's so many things that go into a move that you're worried all the time about something wrong or forgetting something, or you should have done something, which most of the time there will be something, but you will be able to go with the flow with it. So think about gold, wear gold, carry some gold stones, which, actually, I'm hearing right now you need to carry tiger's eye. Tiger's eye. You need to carry tiger's eye. That's what you're needing to carry right now. And this will help you with your confidence. And they're saying it's going to help you speak out too. Speak out. Hey, Vera, thanks for joining us today. So that's what you're needing, Suzanne. Carry that tiger's eye with you, and we'll be thinking about you. We'll try to support you on your journey, and good luck with that. You're welcome, Suzanne. Okay, let's see who's that. Looks like it's Teresa. Teresa, any color to reduce chocolate addiction? That's so funny, Teresa. I think I would say there would be a good number of us, and me included, in this chat about chocolate and chocolate addiction. But what I'm hearing, Teresa, let me make sure this is correct before I blurt it out. Okay, Patricia, you do too. Let's see. What I'm hearing, Teresa, is go to good chocolate. And I'm getting a big yes to that. Don't look at trying to give up chocolate. Make the step towards good chocolate, the expensive chocolate. And that will help. I mean, it'll be much better for you, but it's almost like that's a compromise. And because it's so expensive, you probably won't eat as much of it as what they're telling me. I know I wouldn't and this is good for me too, because that's one of my weaknesses is chocolate. So I think making the compromise, moving to something expensive and kind of good for you, like dark chocolate, or the 80-20 or the 90-10, those kind of chocolates, and that will help with that craving. It'll satisfy that craving, but also it won't be as bad for you. White Dragon saying, Chocolate has a calming effect on the energy systems. The darker and the less sweet, the better. Yes, yes. Thank you, White Dragon. Yeah, that would be true. And so, but I'm hearing that's the good bridge. That's a good compromise. They're not asking you to give it up. They're asking you to compromise and eat better chocolate. So I hope that helps. I'm not sure that's going to help me, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to really try. Jen, you can taste the chemicals in it, the chocolate. Yeah, yeah, good chocolate. That's the compromise. So we can do this. We can do this, Teresa. we can get better chocolate. Hey, Linda, what color can help me most at this time? Okay, let me see what we have here. Teresa, you're asking if that affects vitamin deficiency? Or are you asking White Dragon? You're asking me about that. Chocolate? Does it reflect vitamin? I'm getting a no on that. And Jen saying the cheaper chocolate. My body says nope, but I keep trying to laugh out loud. Yes, we've got to go to better chocolate. And I don't know why I'm seeing this, and it might be that I used to eat it in the past when I was trying to be better myself, was the Lindt chocolates. I don't think they have as many things in them as others do. They might now, because it's been a long time since I was eating those. So I'm seeing the Lindt chocolates, like the bars. That's what they're showing me right now. So those kind of things, and you can get those like the drugstores, the grocery stores, and things, but they are more expensive than your regular chocolate. Tricia say either cool chronic BD magnesium deficiency. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, let me go over here to Linda again. Okay. What color can help me most at this time? Let's see, Linda, what they're wanting to tell me. They're telling me green. Okay. Green. And make sure this is right. I think they're telling me a specific green, and I think it's the emerald green. Yes, it's the emerald green for you, Linda. Let me pull this color up here for you. Emerald green. It's got a reflection on there. Okay, emerald green, and it's saying calm your mind, body, and soul. So, Linda, that's what you're getting, is you needing green to calm your body, calm your soul, calm your mind. I don't know what's going on or why you're overthinking things, and that's what they just told me, overthinking. That's your color, emerald green. It's a pretty color. Green is so calming. Yeah, so that's what she needs right now, because they're showing me that she's overthinking. Okay. Let's see what's going here. There'd be times that I need that, especially at night when I can't sleep. We probably all need a green. Maybe we need a green. Find out, a few weeks ago that we were supposed to be sleeping in purple sheets or wearing purple to help us open up our third eye. Maybe we don't need to be having that stimulation at night. Maybe we need to be green and some calming. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Jen, Dr. Gail, can you scan my aura and see if it looks good, whatever that means? Okay. Scan your aura. I'm going to be scanning your body, the aura and organs and everything's included in that. It's not just your aura. Whenever I'm doing color therapy, it's just all encompassing, and I'm used to color gray to scan your body with. Now, y'all heard the story before, when I started, I used to take each chakra color, like orange, red, the chakras, your 7 chakras. I used to take this color and just scan your body. Then I found out through these cards that gray was the neutral color, and that's what you need to scan with, which holds true. And also, this is a color artists used to put on their canvases before they paint. they start off, they block off that white, and they color gray so they have a clear canvas. This is how I feel like this gray does, is it gives you a clear canvas when we're scanning your body. So, okay, I have 20 questions now. So if I don't get to your questions, it's not on purpose. It's I can only start and do so many at one time, but don't take it personally if I don't get to your question. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to scan your body, Jen, with color gray. And it's stopping at your throat. It's stuck between the throat and heart chakra. Okay, so there's a communication problem there, Jen. A communication problem with expressing yourself. And the color I always use for that to unblock that is turquoise. I'm bringing up two colors. Turquoise. Turquoise is the color that I use for that. And this is it. Oh, this says awaken your empathy. That's not what I feel like is your issue here. What I'm feeling like is the connection between your throat and your heart is narrowed, and that we're needing to open it up so you can start expressing for it. It looks like to me you're just holding stuff in, that you're not saying what you really mean. But I think it was Viviani last time we were doing this color therapy, or we were talking about that. Write it down, have your statements down that you need to say, whatever you're dealing with. If you're having trouble expressing yourself or what you want to say, maybe have some pat answers written down, that when something comes up, you have a statement that you make all the time. You're so used to it, you're so rehearsed at it, and you can repeat it over and over and over again. And you can have like 5 of them like that for your statements for what issue might be coming up. And I'm kind of getting the feeling like that for you, Jen. Yep, because I get shut down if I try to talk or cut off. Okay, so make really short statements, like 3 words, 4 words, 5 words, whatever, just enough to get it out, and boom. And even if you start getting talked over, just keep repeating it. So that's what I'm seeing. So we've opened that up for you, Jen, and I'm hoping that tool can help you a little bit. But there you go. Okay. And good luck with that, Jen. Hey, Tony. Hey, Liz and all. Hey, Mousy. Thanks for being here today. Okay, let's see. Speaking of the devil, not the devil, but the angel. Speaking of the angel, Viviani, I would love a color or a color reading, please. Looks like you and Jen need to talk to get your statements together, because I believe it was you that was having that same issue last week or a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was the last color therapy I did. I'm not sure. Let's see. You want a color reading? Let's see what we've got here. Okay. I'm getting orange. Yes, orange. And I'm getting the color orange, and here we go. And we're associating this with the sacral chakra. Okay, so Viviani, you need to have some fun. You need to nurture yourself. It's time to take care of yourself instead of everybody else. It was you, Viviani, that we were talking about that time. Okay. Has it worked for you? Have you written some things down and have the statements ready for whenever you're dealing with them, him, whoever it is, parent, mother, what you did write in, and has it been working? Whenever I go into a conversation, and this was a lot when I was in business, when I was ever coming in conversation, I would write things down that I would want to state, because usually I would be bulldozed a lot of times over in a meeting. And it was mainly it's when I was dealing with neurosurgeons or heart surgeons, and I was in charge of the area, and I knew they were going to go bulldoze over me when we'd go into a meeting to talk about things. And so I would have pat standard questions or answers that kind of cut through whenever they were doing that. And it did work for me. So I'm hoping it works for y'all. Okay. So the orange was the color for you. And I'm going to read out of the book more about the orange if I can find my book. Let's see. But it is nurture yourself. Nurture yourself. And I think that's probably extremely appropriate for you. Also, it says orange helps to heal digestive ailments as well as chest and kidney disorders. It also assists with the treatment of asthma, fear, loneliness. There we go, Viviani. There we go. Orange helps with the feeling of loneliness, spasms, tension, inflammation, colds, and depression. It improves your immunity, vitality, and stamina, and awaken your sexual and creative energy with orange. And it just says right here, you can just picture yourself in a warm bath of orange to help you. But this is nurturing yourself, thinking about yourself. And I think you're probably so much of a giver that you just ignore yourself, and it's saying it's time for you to take care of yourself, pay attention to yourself. And the color orange. Color orange, usually I think of the kind of fun color. This seemed to be a little more serious for you. Okay. All right, let's see what's next. I think it's Rossi. Okay, Rossi, what is a good color to simulate action and motivation? Immediately I heard red. Red, red, red. Let me make sure that's what they're saying, because they immediately jumped all over that one. Red. Oh, you're welcome, Viviani. And you are doing things to make you a priority. Good. Good for you. Okay. So let me see if it's red. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Red. And it is a red, red, red. 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 Okay, so this is red, and it's says free yourself from pain. Now, Rossi, the free yourself from pain is not necessarily physical pain. It is from, they're telling me, the pain of conforming. It looks like to me you're trying to conform to everybody else's standards, or to what everybody wants you to do, or what you think they want you to do. It's time for you to break away from that and do your own thing and be who you are and be confident and that you're enough. So, Rossi, I'm not sure if that's what's going on with you. Oh, that's your color, scarlet and reds. Oh, good. Well, there's a reason for it now. I don't know if you hear my cat. She is complaining, and I'm not sure why. So anyway, Rossi, it's time for you to be you and let go of what you think people or quit looking at other people's standards and just be you. You be you. Yes, Nissy, that's right. So I'm not sure if that's what you're doing. It almost feels like it's in the metaphysical world that you're trying to be like everybody else, but that's not you. You think they're asking me to step out? I think so too. I very much think so. And they're asking you, don't worry about the standards, because I do feel like it's in the metaphysical world. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing or how they're doing it. Rossi is Rossi. You do your own thing. Be confident in what you do, because nobody can do what Rossi can do. So be confident in that, and go ahead and step out, and don't think that you have to go to the standards of anybody else, because nobody can come to the standards of you. Okay. All right. Let's see who's next. Well, I'm not sure why my cat came over here and cried and walked off. I guess you want to be known. Hey, Carl. Hello, my fave. Any color love for me, please. Last night, my family tried to put me in the hospital because I put up some very basic and well-founded boundaries. Any advice? I am safe. Okay, Carl. Wow. Okay, were they trying to put you in a mental hospital? Is that what they were trying to do? Because you put up your boundaries? Are you here, Carl? We're going to get into this one. Functional as in not working, though I do a lot of volunteering, acts of service I love. So, Carl, where were they trying to put you in a regular hospital or a mental hospital? Because you finally said, no, I'm not going to do that. Feeling super agile mentally, but not like previous times, just the same as since November. Insomnia since November. Oh, okay. All right. So I still want to know why your family was trying to put you in the hospital. What was going on? They were going to put you in the mental hospital. And you put up your boundaries on that. Okay. So apparently you have a family that doesn't quite agree, which a lot of us do. Oh, Patricia's going red, which a lot of us do. We do have families that just don't understand. They don't understand what you're doing. And you have an option, just not to tell them about the things that you're doing or the things that the metaphysical world, or walk away from them. I mean, there's many things a way to do handle that. I mean, because my family doesn't understand what I'm doing, and they're not really acceptance of it. But I do, like, here is our tribe that does do that, and they accept us. And so, Carl, I think Patricia's right. I think the color red is the color for you, but let me just check on that. Let me see. I quit pharmaceuticals and my sister wants me back on them. Carl, you confided in your sister about insomnia. Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with you going to a doctor about insomnia, and there's nothing wrong with you not doing sleep studies on insomnia. The going in the mental hospital is a little more too much. So you can go in the middle ground and go, okay. Or have you already done that, Carl? Have you already done sleep studies? Have you already done those kind of things to find out about your insomnia? Jen saying, yeah, my son just last night, if I hear my guys, I have dementia. Yes, Jen. And Carl, also, I'm completely Reiki level 2 in March. Yay. My dad died 66 in January, and my auntie died too. Oh, I'm so sorry. They are extreme in general. I didn't know you could do that. Yes, go to your regular doctor and tell them that you're having trouble sleeping. And the first thing they're going to do is try to give you medication, but do ask them, can you have sleep studies? It could be something very simple. It could be simple as sleep apnea. And that could be taken care of, because a lot of people with sleep apnea, they don't know they have it, and they can't sleep. They keep waking up all night. And as soon as you get that taken care of, you can get a good night's sleep. So make sure it's not something physical like that, something simple that can be taken care of. But do go to your doctor and ask about some sleep therapy, and you'll be going in like at midnight, or not midnight. You go in at night and you sleep, and they do the studies on you. That's what you're doing. They are all over the place. You will not have trouble finding a place that does that, because it is extremely common. You have told nurses this before. I don't think it's available in the UK. Really? Well, I bet. I'm thinking it is. I think it's coming under a different term, though. Let's see. I'm going to pull that up. Well, if in the chat, if y'all could pull up sleep studies in the UK, because the UK is so comparable to here on treatments and things. I would think that would they would have that. But anyway, that's what I would recommend, because it can be super easy. Yeah, any UK peeps here? Anybody can tell us that? Okay, Carl, I'm getting red is the color for you, but I don't think it's the bright red. Let me see what their color that one. I'm getting rose. Oh, and it says a tracker relationship, and I don't think this is like a personal relationship. I think this is a relationship with your family is talking to. The color rose will help you work on your relationship with your family, especially if you come back and say, oh yeah, I did a sleep study and I'm having trouble. I either have sleep apnea or this is going on, and this is going to be taken care of easily. Then that's going to mend some of those things that won't put you in a mental institute. It's as simple as wanting you needing some sleep or finding out the reason why you're not sleeping. But go ahead and look it up. And I know, as I said, it's sleep studies here in the U.S. I don't know. Okay, Rossi, Carl Nuffield, Health Sleep Disorder Service. Okay, there we go. Okay, service provides treatment and advice for a wide range of sleep problems, including sleep apnea and snoring. Yeah, yes, thank you, Rossi. I appreciate that. And Carl, you said you've had vague insomnia since age 15. Yeah, it can be so simple. There's so many people who have been helped with those kind of issues, with those kind of things. Oh, Carl's traumatic event. Okay, well, I'm so sorry about that. But let's rule out those issues. If it can be, my breathing is good though. Do you have somebody who's telling you around you that can tell you that your breathing's good at night? Or I don't know if you have a partner or whatever around you, but if you're alone, you really don't know how your breathing is at night. And we find that out all the time. Okay, sleep. Rossi, you're saying sleep apnea trusts list of sleep clinics in the UK. Okay, thanks everybody. Thanks for helping him out. But Carl, let's rule that out first and make sure it's not something simple. And you're going to be kicking yourself if it is, and you've been going like this for a long time. Oh, Linda, it's called polysomnography. I can't even say that. Check out sleep clinics. Yeah. Okay, the doctors, well, I mean, my vitals are good as in blood pressure. Yeah, this has nothing to do with that, Carl. This is totally separate. Hey, son of what? This doesn't have anything to do with your vital signs, your blood pressure, or anything. This is just how you sleep at night. Some people have sleep apnea where they stop breathing during sleep and it wakes them up. They don't know that's what's going on until they get some studies done. And it's so common here in the US. It's amazing how common it is. And it's amazing how many sleep clinics there are. So I'm just saying, it's time for you to go have that checked out. Hopefully it's something extremely simple. Okay. All right, let's see who's next. Linda saying, Carl's because you're thinking too much. Well, I guess he is if he's up all the time. Hey, J-Ma, thanks for being here. Okay, let's see who's next in line for a question. Looks like it's Mary. Dr. Gail, please request a color reading, please. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay. I'm still reading your things, Carl. You can't get to sleep sometimes. Yeah. And all actuality, a lot of us have been experiencing a lot of sleep issues, including me several times a week, because of energy that's coming in. But yours is chronic. So it's just needs to, it would just make me feel a lot more comfortable for you to have a sleep study done and just see what's really going on. Because if it's something simple, it's something simple. And sometimes it is. I usually stay up for 2 days and then sleep until 11 a.m. Okay. Well, let's just hope it's something simple. Let's hope it is just sleep apnea or you snore or something like that, something easy that will be taken care of. Okay. Before you were generally fine. Yes, Carl. Still, again, I'm going to say it over and over and over again. You need to get the studies done. Okay, Mary, let's see what your color is on. I'm hearing, Mary, that you're needing to ground. Carl, you guys are telling you it's not sleep apnea, but please continue. Yeah, Carl, it can be snoring. I'm not a sleep apnea expert or not a sleep expert, but they have clinics all over the place about that. The sleep apnea is just an example. That's good. Yeah, I'm just using it because I can hang on to. I know that part of it, but as I said, there's clinics all over the place. There's so many different things that it can be, and so many easy things to be taken care of. Um, all right, so I'm hearing, Mary, that you need to ground, and so they're showing me the color brown. Okay, brown, and it's saying establish boundaries, Mary. Establish boundaries. So I'm getting it's a grounding issue, and to let's see, a grounding issue. It's definitely a grounding issue, and what they're showing me, and I don't know if this is true, Mary, but they're saying you're spending too much time inside and not getting out in nature, and not getting out and experiencing life is what I just heard. You're not getting out and experiencing life. You're not getting out in nature, not grounding, but it's experiencing life is what they're telling me. So, are you here, Mary? Is that true? Are you not getting out? Are you staying inside a lot here lately? I don't know if there's something that's going on with you that you're having to stay in, but they're saying grounding and basically get grounding and getting out. And they're not even showing. And usually I see getting in nature, walking in the parks, doing all that kinds of. I'm seeing even you just getting out and driving in a car to take in some nature, or to take in whatever's outside your house. But they're just saying you need to get out more. Okay. All right. Let's see who's next. Yeah, Mary, are you still here? I would like to know if that's true with you. What's going on? Okay. All right. So my starring has gone by the wayside here. Okay. So excuse me if I missed anybody. All right. So I've got Vero. Hi. Can I have a color reading, please? Okay. All right. Let's see what we have here for you. Um, First, they're wanting me to clear you out. Is that what I'm hearing? They wanted me to clear you out. Yes. And so I'm going to be using the color white to clear you. I'm going to get a little bit more into this, but we're going to use the color white to lighten you up, clear you out. And so I'm thinking as we're clearing out all your chakras, that all of them needed cleaning out. Let me see if that's true. All the chakras needed. Yes. Vera, I would suggest, you love white. I would suggest you start doing some meditations about your chakras. Do you know about the chakra system? Are you here, Vera? Are you familiar with the chakra system? But I'm hearing doing meditations, clearing out your chakras, and it's all of them. It's not just one, it's all of them. So what I would do, I mean, there's a lot of guided meditations on YouTube that can help you with that, with guided meditations on clearing out your chakras, cleansing them, clearing them. But right now we just cleared them all out, and now they're telling me, I don't know that I've ever used this card before, but it's a rainbow card. Trusting to get it. And this is helping you. You're familiar, but meditation is challenging? Okay. All right. We've cleared it out. And if meditation is challenging for you, you can make the meditation look different for you. It can be walking, gardening, doing something active if you need to, washing dishes, whatever it needs to be. And then you can kind of clear out your own chakra if you can't sit still and do it. And you can think of each chakra and think, and I don't know if you can do this, but this is what I see, especially when I used to work on the spaceship. Whenever we were clearing out somebody's chakra, I see almost like, the wash machines where you can see when it's being washed. Well, that's what I look at and I see. I see my chakras being washed, or a person I'm working on being washed out. And I even see these little bitty guys come in and they scrape the front of the window, kind of like, and I'm hearing this where they're cleaning it out. And then they wash it back out and then they shoot in the color. So that you can do something like that, Vero, on all your chakras, go all the way down, and do all those chakras by yourself or doing something else if you can't sit there and do a meditation. But also you can listen to meditations, guided meditations. So I'm looking at people's things. Okay. But anyway, this is what I'm seeing you is a rainbow card, and that is we've cleared out all your chakras and we're filling all back up with color, and to take care of them right now. So they're going to be fine now. Your chakras have been cleaned out and cleared out, and the colors have been put back in. But this is something you can do yourself. And so, Viviana, you're saying you love listening to, can't say that name, frequency. So I'm not sure what that is. Is that for the chakras? Okay. Donna Marie, you visualize an old wringer washer. That's good too. I always wanted to know who those little beings or people that go in and do the window washing part of it on the chakras. So, but anyway, that was my last question of the day. I'm sorry, everybody, I didn't get to all the questions. There's a lot of them in here, but don't let it reflect on you that I didn't get to yours. I'm sorry. I'll have another class probably in about a month. And thanks, moderators, for making this a safe place. And Monday Danny will be on here with me on Monday, hopefully, because I know he's sick right now. So I'm hoping he's okay. And that is it. And I do have somebody new coming on Wednesday that is a ET or extraterrestrial experiencer. And she's also been on Gaia telling her story. So she'll be here on Wednesday. So anyway, all right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see y'all later. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.